Okay, so now we listen to you and tell us what you think about group study dynamics. Wow, this is a wonderful topic. Go ahead.
Uh, Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna present about group study dynamic collaboration for the success. Uh, these are the content for the presentation. For the first one, introduction, benefits of group study, key elements of successful group study, roles in the study group, best practice for group collaboration, common challenges and solution, effective study technique for group, tool for efficient group study, and the conclusion. So group study is a powerful tool for improving academic performance. And also collaboration help students exchange idea, clarifying concept, and retain information better. So this presentation will cover about the benefits of group study, best practice for collaboration, role within the group study, common challenges and solution, useful tool for efficient study session. So by the end, we will see how the group study can boost our academic study. These are the benefits of group study. Enhanced understanding, discussing topic, clarifying concept. For example, if one student struggling with the problem, struggling understanding the subject, another student can explain shortcut or with another strategy. Encourage active learning. Activity like debate or peer teaching can keep everyone engaged in the activity. Develop teamwork and communication skill. Learning how to share ideas, listen actively, and respect different opinion improve our interpersonal skill. Boost motivation. Study together, create responsibility, and keep everyone on the track. Key elements of successful group study. Clear goals and objective. Define specific study goal for each session. For example, today we will talk about chapter 4 and chapter 5, and we will practice 10 questions. Effective communication, engage, open discussion, and active learning. Avoid interrupting and respect different opinion. Active participation. Everyone should contribute to discussion and rotate role to ensure equal involvement. And the time management. Set a study schedule with break. For example, 45 minutes or focus study, and then with a 10-minute break. And assigning role help maintain structure and efficiency of a study. These are the rules and the responsibility of the role. Um, the leader can keep the group focused, ensure progress, and facilitate discussion. And for the organizer can plan meeting, prepare material, and ensure time management. And for the note taker, summarize key point and share note with the group. And the questioner can ask the thought-provoking question to challenge their understanding the subject. And for the last one, the presenter is the optional. Uh, the presenter review the key takeaway at the end of the session. Uh, these are the best practices for the group collaboration. Step expectation early. Establish rules such as attendance, participation, and deadline. Assign tasks based on strength. For example, a strong writer in a group can summarize the note, and while other good at problem solving can explain concept. And encourage open discussion and feedback. Create a supported space where everyone feel comfortable to ask questions. And use digital tools for efficiency. Platforms like Google Docs and Zoom enhance the collaboration. And also challenges can happen, and these are how to overcome that challenges. For the unequal participation, we can rotate role, ensure all voices are heard. And for the distraction, we can choose a quiet study place, and we can set phone-free rules. And the conflicting schedule, we can use scheduling app like Google Calendar to find common study times. And for the lack of focus, we can follow a structured plan with a clear objective. And these are the effective study technique for group study. Peer teaching, each member explain a topic to a group. For example, one student explain a specific topic, and while other can ask question. Practice quizzes and flashcards help with the memorization and recall. We can use application like Quizlet or Anki. These are for the digital flashcard. And concept mapping, visualize connection between the idea. For example, creating a mind map of a chapter, it make easy to understand the chapter. And the group discussion and debate, debating different viewpoints of a literature text encourage critical thinking. And these are the tools for the efficient group study. We can use like Google Drive to share note and presentation, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom and Google Meet. And the productivity application, Trello or Notion, to organize tasks and deadline, and Evernote to take and share digital note. And the Quizlet or Khan Academy and Coursera, these are the study platform. For conclusion, group study has understanding, motivation, and teamwork. Teamwork study success depends on the effective collaboration, clear rules, and special study techniques. By applying this strategy, we can maximize learning and improve our academic performance. One thing to remember is success in learning is better when we share. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Success in learning is better when shared. Is that correct? Okay, let's start and then look at from the beginning and then have a look at what. Okay, so let's get straight to benefits of group studying, the key element of successful group studying, roles in study group, best practices for group collaboration, common challenges and solutions, effective study techniques for groups, tools for effective group study. Okay, are you there? This is about group study. Some people are lazy actually. If you enter in a group study with students who are not serious, I'm sorry, you will get lower grade. Now, group study is a powerful tool for improving academic performance because you share ideas. Okay? Collaboration helps students exchange ideas and clarify concepts and retain information better. When each person shares his or her own idea, it might help you to learn from your own. That's why group study is very important. This presentation will cover the benefits of group study, best practices for collaboration, roles within a study group, common challenges and solutions. Useful tools for effective study section. This is what Sue is trying to let us know, and that is in her own introduction. Benefits of group studies. Group study. Enhance understanding, correct. When you share ideas in a group, sometimes you may not understand something, your friend might understand, your group member might understand. So he might now share his or her own understanding, which you can now use for a better understanding. Is that correct? Encourage active learning. Yes, you may be lazy. You may not be ready. but the group will call you, come, 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 we have to do this presentation. Even when you are not available, they might enable you, they might persuade you to come and study. Does it happen? Yes. Develop teamwork or communication skills. Learning how to share ideas, listen actively, and respect different opinions improve interpersonal skills. Yes, we're talking about study skill. One of the best ways of study skill is group study because you learn a lot together. Boost motivation. Yes, students studying with others create a sense of responsibility. Yes, because you share this topic, this particular concept, you share the work together. So everybody will now come together and talk about that topic for a better understanding of the group. That is why it boosts motivation. Are you there? So, benefits of group studies. Very, very important. It enhances understanding, encourages active learning, develops teamwork and communication skills, and most importantly, boosts motivation. So, key elements of successful group studies. Group study, not just that you're in a group, you are given assignment, but there are key elements. He said, clear goals and objectives. Because when you are given an assignment, you know what you are doing, you know what you are targeting, you know the main attention where you are heading to. Effective communication. Encourage open discussions and active learning. Avoid interrupting and respect different opinions. You get that? We have Chinese students, we have Myanmar students, we have Nepalese students, we have a Nigerian student, we have an European student, we have a Thai student. The point is that you can now, everybody comes from his or her own background. You learn from each other. Okay, active participation. Everyone should contribute to discussions, rotate roles to ensure equal involvement. Yes. In a group study, the element there is that you take this topic, talk about this topic, look at also time management. Talk about this topic, you talk about this topic, you talk about that topic. Imagine that you have 30 minutes presentation and you have 5 in a group. So you share the responsibility. After you finish, maybe someone will talk about the introductory part, another person will talk one of the topics, another person will continue like that, and someone else will conclude, just like we put it there. Introduction, the points, and then conclusion. So the elements in successful group study is that you have something in common because you have a topic you have to defend. That is clear goals and objectives. Effective communication, because you are now listening to each other's opinion in order to get good grade. Active participation, nobody is left behind. Everybody will do his or her own part. You get that? Then again, time management. If you have 5 minutes, make sure you talk very fast. You organize yourself within 5 minutes. Hello? Roles in a study group. Yes, you see the role? Yes. The leader, the organizer, the note taker, the questionnaire, and presenter. For example, in you have 5 in number. You share it like role, like a leader, the person that will be the entire group leader, and the organizer, the person that will be telling the time, let's come, let's go to this library, let's go and do this, and then you see. Then again, note taker, the person that will always make sure that if you have 30 minutes presentation, when you are practicing the presentation, that the person is taking the time to make sure your group is within the line, that you don't talk more than 30 minutes or you talk only 5 minutes. No, should be within the line. Someone will take that. Questionnaire, somebody might also be in the group, think about the questions, and then ask the question that will enable the group to answer any question the other student will ask. Then again, presenter. Sometimes in a group, you might be 5, but one person might be the presenter. Then you might be 5, one person will present, another person will be the one to answer all the questions, because that is that person's responsibility. And again, another person might be the one taking the note while the presentation is going on and ring the bell for the group, so that you not cross the line and get lower grade. In a group also, someone might be the one to organize everything, come and put the computer, and then, okay, now we are ready. Tell the teacher that you're ready. Tell every student that you're ready. The person organizes it. While at the same time, there's a group leader, the main person that will come and introduce everything. So it depends on how your group is designed. It depends. But the point is that group, and when you do something like this, don't forget role and responsibility. Assigning roles help maintain structure and efficiency. Don't forget, this is like ruling a nation. Maybe this one is the president, the other people are prime minister or ministers. So that's why in an educational setting, we create things like this to help the student learn how to take responsibility. Are you there? Then best practices for group collaboration. Set expectations early. Assign tasks based on strengths. Give somebody what he can do. Encourage open discussion and feedback. Even while you were there, talk among yourself, ask yourself questions. And then use digital tools for efficiency. Yes, you should learn. Maybe you are not in the class, you are living differently. You might even use Zoom or WhatsApp or Line to now talk about your topic. And one of the days, you may decide to come to the school together. You see that? Best practices for group collaboration. The next one is common challenges. Of course, there are challenges, and some people will be lazy. You give somebody assignment, he couldn't do the assignment. And someone will say he did it or she did it, but he never did. And when the question is asked, he couldn't or she couldn't answer. And then your group might have a lower grade if the lecturer is very strict on that. Unequal participation, distractions, conflicting schedules, lack of focus. Yeah, that is why it's very important to have leader, because the leader, a good leader, might help to solve these challenges. They are challenges. Unequal participation. That's rotate roles, ensure all voices are heard. In some group, some people that are extrovert might be in charge and dominating the group, while people that are introvert are quiet. If you don't give them role, they will not take. So that is why unequal participation is very important, that everybody should participate. Then distraction. Sometimes, if you come in a group to study, someone is busy chatting with his boyfriend or girlfriend. Somebody is busy talking on phone. Come on. That is a distraction in group. And if you have a good leader, he will maintain discipline. Conflicting schedule. Sometimes you may have time to be in the library, but another student, he or she has a class. And then when you put it, okay, let's meet by 4 p.m. Then 4 p.m., you have a job to go. And so everybody appears to, it's very difficult aspect of group study, sometimes to get the time for everybody. Lack of focus. Follow a structured plan with clear objectives. So sometimes if you are not like that, if you are not serious, your group may have nothing to present. But if you have a good leader in that group, then he will follow something as planned and make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. Effective study techniques for groups. Pair teaching, practicing quizzes, concept mapping, and group discussions and data. Yeah, this is effective study technique for groups. Yes. Pair teaching, sometimes the effective study, there's someone that knows the topic very well might be assigned to talk to the group, because you understand that particular, for example, mathematics. Someone might know mathematics very well, and that mathematical aspect is in your presentation. Allow the person to be the one to explain, because he knows it very well. Another person might know about law. Then you put the person to be in charge. Another person might know about politics. So that's why I say pair teaching. Practice quizzes and flashcards. Help with memorization and recall. This is just question that you guys might create in order to enable each and every one of you to tackle the question that might come up. Concept mapping, visualize connection between ideas. So in an effective study technique in a group, sometimes you may have a map where you visualize all that might happen, the question that the opposing side might ask you, so you attend to it while in a group. Yes, and then debating different voices of literature. Then in your group, you have to create people that may disagree, imaginary people that may disagree, so that if they ask the question, you know the answer. So if you practice it like this in a group, when you now come to present, then if you have someone that asks the same question, you know how to handle it. So every group is supposed to have opposite and descending view, critical view, in order to present, be in a better position to handle the topic. Are you there? Tools for effective study group. The tools is the online collaboration tools for those who know more about this. Productivity apps and study plan. This is just for online something that if you are very good at that, if your group is not very good at that, you can ignore that. Okay, let's ask the question. This is question time. Question time. Okay, Professor Su. Okay, question.
So, why do you think most people prefer studying with groups than study alone? Sorry, can you repeat again? Why do you think most people prefer studying group than study alone? I think most
Why
people.
do you think most people prefer study in a group than study alone?
I think most people prefer group study because we can when we do group study we can share idea and we can get motivation and make everything more social and fun. And as for me, I am a kind of procrastinator, and I always postpone to study alone. So I also prefer group study.
So my first question is for Dada Emmanuel, for lecturer. So when you're assigning, let's say a group presentation, right? And then if a student, let's say in that group doesn't do much work, because you're a lecturer, so you know better if someone has done the work or not. So do you think you should grade on the whole group or individually, at least in your own mind and maybe in your own grading system?
I think I will, if the grouping, if it's the group score, I will group the group. But it is the honesty and responsibility of your duty of you, if you are the one that did the work and the other did not do, to report. The problem is that some students don't report.
Yeah.
Yes, so you have to report. If you don't report and your group perform poorly, you get a lower grade. But if you report on time that this person didn't, and this person wasn't there, and that person was not there, so the onus and responsibility should be coming from you to report how the group performed, so that it will enable the lecturer whether to grade individually or group. That's what I think.
Okay, thank you. And for our presenter, do you think group studying help develop teamwork and communication?
Yes, when we do group study, we can share idea and listen actively and respect all of the group member idea. So we can develop like teamwork and strong communication skill when we do group study.
Okay, thank you. Hello?
For you, how can a structured study plan improve the effectiveness of group study?
I think a structured study plan make everyone on the study group stay on the track and make everything cover all the concept of the subject, and then improve the time management, I think.
Okay. Thank you.
Have you experienced in your life or in your group work, group presentation, the one that feeling draining you? Cause group study or group project is have pros and cons. Pros is like we can share the idea, we can find networking. So that con is like the one is not active in your group or not don't participate. So at this time, how did you overcome or how did you handle this situation?
Like I think in a study group we as I mentioned we should have leader, so we should discuss with the leader, and the and we make that one who do not participate actively, we call, and we how can I say, we should make that one participate actively in our group study.
So we call him or her and warning him or scold him, something else. We have
Yeah.
to make that. Sometimes we have to remove from our group. Like that. Thank you.
Yeah, finish. Yes.
Any other person, any other question? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for our presentation. See you.